In this video, we solve problem 4.1.30 from Essentials of Statistics, 6th edition by Mario Triola. Here's the problem statement. It says, among 450 randomly selected drivers in the 16 to 18 age bracket, 350 were in a car crash in the last year. If a driver in that age bracket is randomly selected, what is the approximate probability that he or she will be in a car crash in the next year? So we've got this data, so we're going to have to use the relative frequency approach for probability. And we know that with the relative frequency approach, the probability of being in a car crash for those in the 16 to 18 age bracket is approximately equal to this ratio based on data from the past, data that we have. It's the number of young people, I guess, that were in this car crash in the last year. So there were 350 of those. Divided by the total number of young people in the sample. So we're going to take that 350, and then we'll divide by 450. That's the number of randomly selected drivers in that age group. And we'll get our calculator out. And we get 0.9, which is about 0.77. I said 0.9, it's 0.7 repeating, 0.778. Then the second part of the question says, is it likely for a driver in that age bracket to be involved in a car crash during that year? It says, consider the event to be unlikely if its probability is less than or equal to 0.05. So that probability is 0.778 approximately. And that's definitely greater than 0.05. It's not less than or equal to 0.05. So that implies that it is not unlikely for a driver in that bracket in that age bracket to be involved in a car crash within the next year. And this is based on sample data. And again, this is an approximation based on trends that have happened in the past. It's data from the previous year. And the question says, is the resulting value high enough to be of concern to those in the 16 to 18 age bracket? I would say, yeah. Multiply that by 100 to get a percentage. That means if you are in that 16 to 18 age bracket, if trends continue, if this is accurate this year, just like it was last year, if things tend to stay the same, you have a 77.8% chance of being in a car crash in that age group. So is that value high enough to be of concern? Yeah, 77% chances of high enough to be concerned. Means you're pretty likely to be in a car crash if you're between the ages of 16 and 18.